Hi, I'm Helen Haverty, and I'd like to share with you my sales pitch for my new program, Teach to Reach. Some of the goals of the program are that teachers will understand how to teach children and to reach them for Jesus Christ. They'll understand how to disciple the children, and they'll understand how to do this without reading scripted lessons, including making their own lesson plans and learning objectives. They'll also be able to interact with the parents and hopefully lead them to the Lord as well. The teachers will gain confidence in their abilities and their gifts that God has given them, especially the gifts of teaching and encouraging. A lot of people who are teaching have never done so before, and they're doing it because nobody else in their church will do it. And they've said, okay, since nobody else is doing it, I'll do it. Sometimes they really don't have enough time to plan for their classes, and they'll spend hours and hours on the internet looking for ideas. And if they have a printed curriculum, they'll be looking for ways to teach that other than just reading it. And there are lots and lots and lots of resources on the internet. The only problem is, if you start looking on the internet, there's so much, it will take you hours to sort through it and find out what's right for you. A friend of mine calls that a freebie Fran. She goes and starts looking and looking and looking until she just wears herself out. Why do we need to be good teachers of Sunday school, of children, and Sunday school and children's church and children's Bible studies? Well, first of all, teaching is a calling. God has given you the desire to teach, and you want to do your best for Him. You also want to be someone who does the best for the kids, not just the Lord. And it's always nice to have a warm fuzzy or two. I started teaching first graders at the age of 12. Needless to say, I had no idea what I was doing. And back in those days, we didn't have access to the internet. That was something that basically the government had. The people did not have that. So I started trying to emulate the teachers that I had that I thought were good teachers. And that did help, of course. That helped a lot. But it still was a trial and error. And I didn't have any direct instruction in how to do it. As I became an adult, I went to college and had biblical education as my major. And I started to work in a private Christian school. When I was there, there was another teacher there who had been in public schools and was a public school teacher. She used to criticize us terribly that we were not able to teach the children appropriately. So, as time went on, I went back to college and I got a degree in elementary education. I also learned special education and early childhood. That really made me a much better teacher. Because of my faith in God and my study of the Bible, I knew the Bible pretty well. But I didn't really know how to reach kids. So this helped me a lot. And I had the education as well as the access to the internet as time got older. I still had to do a lot of searching, took a lot of my time. And if I had more succinct instruction in how to teach Bible to children, it really would have made a difference for me. And I could do the same thing for you. All of the information in my course is in one concise format. You don't have to spend hours Googling, taking notes, all that kind of stuff. It's there for you. all together in one place. It's interactive. You can ask me questions. I can respond to them. I will respond to them. You get to pick my brain. There's a lot of wisdom and knowledge jacked in this brain with 52 years of teaching, or 57 years of teaching. I'll also provide downloadable resources for you. And another thing is, I will encourage you. If you have an issue and you contact me, and I'll let you know. And I'll also let you know if I think you're doing the right thing, or maybe you could just tweak it a little bit and change it just a little. I've been called the encourager before, and that's one of the things that I would like to do to you to help you have a better mission and service for God. Some of the benefits that'll come out of this is that you're probably going to have some appreciation, because I recall I didn't get a whole lot of appreciation teaching in Sunday school and church. And I know that that's not your first goal, but it is something that feels good when somebody says, thank you, you've done a good job, especially if a parent says, thank you so much, you're leading my child in the right direction, in the direction of being a disciple of Christ. It'll feel so good to you. So, I'd like you to come and check out my course. Thank you very much.